Do you think the Bible is relevant to issues today? Do you think the Bible is relevant on issues like economics, money, and debt? Do you think the Bible is relevant on different issues like economics, debt, homosexuality, relationships, and celibacy, and things like that? Do you think the Bible is relevant on the issue of homosexuality? Do you think the Bible is relevant on issues like economics, money, and debt? Do you think the Bible is relevant to today and the way we live our lives today? Do you think the Bible is relevant on the issue of family relationships? Is relevant on the issue of celibacy? Do you think the Bible is relevant on issues like economics, money, and debt?
Yeah, I think it's relevant.
I mean, you can just look at me.
Alright, I think it's relevant. It talks a lot about just not being in debt when you're a slave to your debtor.
Not really. I mean, I think it's spend your money the way you want to.
Okay.
It's your money, you work for it, might as well do what you want with it.
I guess, when you do go in debt and when you deal with people, then, you owe them, and you can't do anything like me when I owe somebody. I feel like I can't go out with my friends and stuff until I pay off that debt. And so, in that way, it's totally relevant.
Okay, do you think it applied to the people that the Bible was written to originally?
Possibly. I mean, you got to keep in mind the Bible was written as a document of history for Jewish people and whatnot, so it could have been applied at that time period, but not now.
You think we're just in a different age and it's not relevant anymore?
No, I don't think it's not relevant. I just don't think it's not relevant for every person. I mean, every person has their own personal beliefs on how they should run their own lives, and if you're going to take it from a document from old times, then go for it. But if you're not, then do whatever you want, I guess.
Do you think the Bible is relevant to today and the way we live our lives today?
Well, actually, I think the Bible is just a bunch of stories.
Do you think the Bible is relevant to issues today and how we live today?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because some people think that the Bible is really old and that it was relevant to maybe the Jewish culture back then, but today we're a lot later on and it doesn't have anything to do with today. Do you have any thoughts about?
Yes, because actually the Bible is, the culture back then is a lot like it is now. People were sinning just as much as they are now, and so I believe that they do. Sure, the way that women are treated and there's other things, there's no kings or anything like that, yeah, but they are pretty much the same.
They're not taking it literally.
Okay. Do you think we can learn anything from those stories, or do you think they're just entertaining?
Some of the stories we can learn stuff from it, and just some of the stuff, it's kind of hard to believe, the whole Moses story stuff.
Okay. Do you think the Bible is relevant on different issues like economics, debt, homosexuality, relationships, and celibacy, and things like that?
Yes, I do. I think the Bible is very relevant to today. I think that everything that was written in it was meant for everyone to do as it says forever. I think that you should live by what it tells you to do. I don't think that it's going to change no matter.
I wish I had an AK-47, 'cause that is a really cool gun. And if I had an AK-47, then you should better run.
Hey Brian.
What?
I think the camera's on too.
What?
Do you think the Bible is relevant on the issue of family relationships?
Yes, I think the Bible is very relevant to family relationships because it shows a lot of relationships where things have gone bad and things have been right. Like with Abraham and his kids, they didn't really get along, and you see all the issues now because of that. Also, it says in Exodus, honor your father and mother, and your life will be elongated. There's a lot of people in the Bible who actually live longer.
Do you think the Bible is relevant on the issue of homosexuality? Of course. Of course? Yeah. Okay, and where do you, a lot of people think that the Bible being so old, it doesn't relate to today, times have changed too much.
I think society's evolved a lot, but there's some pretty basic stuff that you can't misinterpret. The Bible made it pretty clear how he felt about that, so that's something you can't really try to construe. It's immoral according to the Bible. You can't really change that part.
Is relevant on the issue of celibacy?
Well, I think if you follow that religion, Christianity, and follow the Bible, and you want to follow those guidelines, it's up to you. But if you don't follow that religion, and you don't value those guidelines, then that's your life.
Okay, so like if you're not a Christian, then you don't think that you have to follow the Bible?
Whatever works for you.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you.